Hey manifestors, it is your manifestation queen, Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video for you guys. I wanted to just share a story with you all and talk a little bit about when things go wrong in your reality or when something appears kind of in opposition. And I'm also talking about revision specifically, which is a Neville Goddard technique about basically rewriting the past. And it goes so deep. And I'm not gonna go into everything about revision right now. Number one, I'm still learning and digesting it myself. And two, it's just too much. You don't need to know every single thing about revision, but I'm gonna tell you my experience with revising something. And I think that will show. So basically what revision is how when you're manifesting, you are writing the future, right? So you're creating something to happen. When you revise something, you are manifesting the past or re-manifesting the past. And what is supposed to happen is that what you've revised, how you've imagined it, like let's say you ask someone out and they say no. And then you revise it in your head, in your imagination. You imagine that you asked them out and they said yes. So it's not that it will really change that they said yes and they'll be like at the place like, hey, I said yes, where are you at? But it's more that the circumstances that happen from that are going to appear as if they said yes, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna get into my story and I think that will make it more clear. So my boyfriend and I were mattress shopping and we went to the store. We had an amazing salesman. He was so awesome and had us get all these deals. Long story short, we applied for credit and our credit was approved. And it was basically to the point to where we were gonna pay $1 a month for the first 3 months. And then after that, $60 a month for the mattress and all the stuff we were getting. So we got approved, everything like that. We get all the way to the end and he's trying to pull up our application, like our approved application, and he can't find it. So he calls the credit company and they basically say that they don't have it. They don't, like, we weren't approved or anything. It's almost as if we did not get approved, but all three of us saw the approval. We saw how much we were approved for, everything. And the people on the other line were just kind of not helpful. They didn't care, obviously, because it didn't have to do with them. But so we went through and did the application again. And this time we were approved for another credit company, which was, but it was a much worse deal. It was like we would have to put $400 down initially and pay $300 a month. So that is like 4 or 5 times what we were initially about to be paying a month, and with a $400 down payment where initially we were going to pay 0 down. So needless to say, we left. We ended up just leaving, and I just was thinking like, well, I want to manifest this. You know, this is how you get really good at manifesting, guys. You manifest everything, every opportunity, any desire. When things go wrong, when you want something, manifest it. So I said, okay, well, I'm gonna manifest that we still get the mattress somehow. And meanwhile, another detail is that the guy was setting up like the date for them to come deliver it to us, and they were gonna deliver it to us today, which is Sunday. Initially he was gonna have it delivered to us on Saturday, but by the time he got done with everything, the Saturday slots were taken and the Sunday slot was the only one available. And he was like, yeah, you got the last one. So I hurried up and got it, right? So fast forward, we leave and I'm like, no, we're still gonna get our mattress, right? So as soon as I say that, of course, my logical brain is like, but how are you gonna do that? How, so now you need to look online. Now you need to find a new deal. Now, and when we got home, I started to look online for some other mattresses or something else. And I wasn't in it. I didn't feel it, because we had just wasted like 2.5 hours at the mattress store. I didn't feel like looking at any more mattresses. And I said, I don't need to look at any more mattresses because we're still gonna get the mattress somehow anyway. So it doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter what way, whatever, right? So I believe it was Friday. I went and slept on the couch because the reason we're getting a new mattress is because our old mattress was sunken in. So it was to the point to where me and my boyfriend will have back problems from sleeping on the mattress that we had. And for me, the couch is more comfortable because I sleep on my side. For my boyfriend, the couch gives him back problems too. So I just went ahead and slept on the couch, and he doesn't like for me to sleep on the couch. So he came, he tries to get me to go sleep in the bed, but I was like, no, it's okay, I'll sleep on the couch. And so I wake up in the morning, and my boyfriend comes up to me. He's like, yeah, our mattress is going to be here tomorrow. So this is Saturday that I wake up, and he's like, yeah, our mattress is going to be here tomorrow. And I was like, what? How? Like, what do you mean? And he's like, oh yeah, you know, I just ordered it. And I spoke to the people that approved, that we went through initially, that did our credit application, and talked with them, and it was some type of mistake, and they fixed it. And so now, you know, we're getting the mattress for the deal that we wanted initially. And at first I was like, wow, that's really cool. But I didn't realize that I had revised it at first, because I did in my head. I even said, like, what I was thinking in my head was, well, maybe like because it was clear that there was an issue. We were approved, like there was only 20 minutes between them approving us and then them denying us. So, and then they couldn't even find our initial application. So it was like, there was clearly something was going wrong. You know, so I was like, maybe I'm loving all these hearts. Hi, Misha. But clearly something was going on to where, like, I just knew that there was a mistake somewhere. So I was like, maybe the credit people will call my boyfriend or call the guy at the mattress store, and the guy at the mattress store will call us and let us know that we were approved and that we are going to get the mattress, or what. Like, I'm thinking all these things. Something else I thought was, maybe I did do like one little bit of scene, like a little bit of imagining, but honestly, you guys, I did not put much effort into this at all. I thought about it as I was doing one of my other scenes, and I thought about seeing the moving guys bringing the mattress into the house, and that was about it. But I was like, yeah, somehow they're gonna realize that they made a mistake, and they are going to deliver the mattress to us anyway. And that's kind of what happened. I mean, my boyfriend, I didn't expect it to happen that way, where my boyfriend called them and then they said yes and fixed everything. But they brought the mattress today. We have a new mattress now. And it was just so cool to me that like revising it, you know, and changing what I saw. And the other thing that I want to talk about is to disregard what you're seeing, right? And like, don't, excuse me, don't accept anything as final. Just because somebody says, oh, this isn't going to work out, or oh, that can't happen, or oh, no one has the final say. You have the final say. So in that moment, I mean, it was pretty clear what had happened. We were approved, and then we were denied. They didn't have any record of us even like being approved or anything. They wanted to give us this way worse deal. And I could have been like, wow, well, that's just it. Even in the moment, when I came home and I was like, well, let me start looking for other mattresses, right? That was me basically like accepting what was, you know, accepting that, oh, well, that's just not going to work out for us. And now we're going to have to wait maybe a few more days or a few more weeks for us to actually get this mattress. Another thing is, they said, the guy in the store, and this was like Thursday or Wednesday that we went, and all the slots were taken. We had gotten the last slot. So how was it that my boyfriend on Friday or Saturday was able to order it and have it delivered to us today, right? So disregard anything that is opposing to your manifestation, that's opposing to your desire. Do not accept anything as final. Nothing is final, okay? Only what you say is final. And so, yeah, that was my story of revision, of changing the past. I encourage you to try it yourself. I have revised something before, and what I did this with was with my weight. And this is kind of going off on a tangent, but I did this where when I was using the law of assumption to lose weight, I realized that the story that I had was, I'm just a naturally thick person. I'm just a naturally, like, the way my body is set up, this is just how I'm gonna look, You know, I had that kind of instilled in me since a kid. And so I said, well, that's something that I can revise. I can revise that I'm naturally slim, so that even though I may not be the body size that I want to be now, it will be easy for me to get to that body size because that's my natural body size, right? And so what happened, guys, I revised that and started telling myself, no, I'm naturally slim. I've always been naturally slim. And it's crazy because I look back at my pictures now, you guys, and I'm slim in like 9 out of 10 of all my pictures in the past. And I was a person, if you guys have been watching my other videos where I talk about my journey with my weight, this has been something I've been dealing with since I was 12 years old. That was the first time I started dealing with like eating disorders and things like that. And so for me to be able to look back now and look back at all my pictures and see that I am naturally slim, that I was slim all these times, it was a complete kind of shock to me. Now for me, like the reason I never really told a story about that is because I realized that I deal with some type of body dysmorphia where I'll see myself bigger than I actually am anyway. So I don't know. And that could just be how the revision manifested itself, to where I realized that I have been naturally slim and I just wasn't literally physically able to see it. I literally saw myself, like looking back at pictures where I am small, you guys, like, I mean, I've been as small as a size 2. And I remember looking at pictures I would take and thinking, ooh, there's fat here, there's fat there, there's a pudge here, there's that. And I look back at these same pictures and I can't find any of those things I was seeing. So revision, body dysmorphia, combination of both, I don't know. But I encourage you guys to try it. Try something. When something goes wrong or not how you want it, or, something that is the thing with my body, that was something to affect like my whole everything, because something like when you become aware of a trigger, or you become aware of, let's say like you have I don't know, like you grew up with a sibling that was really mean to you and really like hurt your self-esteem. And so instead revise it, that you and the sibling has always had a great relationship. You guys have always gotten along, and see how their behavior changes in the future, right? So, and some people revise it to where they literally shift timelines. Like they shift to a parallel reality where that reality that they revise is the true reality. Like I can't, like, that's why I was saying, like, it's so deep, it gets so much deeper. But the simplest way to think of it is that what you revise that happened in the past will affect how things happen in the future. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys today. I hope this makes sense. And I love you guys. I love you, Misha. You're so awesome. And yeah, you guys, I'll be on here tomorrow. Going briefly, I'm hosting, me and my friend Kiaria. We're doing a 3-day boot camp for entrepreneurs. You are all invited. And we're going to go live tomorrow and have a little bit more info about that. But I'm sending you guys so much love, and I'll talk to you guys soon.